Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
Hello and welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee. Thanks for being with us. Hope you're having a great day. Early afternoon hoops. It's the AAC tournament. Women's side of the bracket. Thrilled to have you with us. Next up, Pikeville's Bears, Johnson's Royals. Southeast Sports Network, AAC Network. I'm Gabriel Shry and excited to have you along for the ride. Pikeville ends the regular season on a 6-game win streak. Johnson lost their last game of the regular season. Johnson lost to CIU. It snapped a 4-game win streak they had going prior to that. Pikeville beating Columbia, Bluefield, Bernal, Truett, McConnell, Tennessee Wesleyan, and Bernal again to end the regular season. Here's a look at the Bears. 22 wins. Really good season. 18 wins on the road. They had a good year. Excited to see how they perform. Johnson, the best young team in the conference. They've got a really bright future. And as you saw a moment ago, Hannah Jones decorated for her performance this year for Johnson. Who are we going to keep an eye on today? Allie Stone, player to watch, sophomore out of Olive Hill, Kentucky, West Carter High. Really good year. All year long for Pikeville's Bears. She's going to be a force for Johnson to contend with today. If they can handle that senior experience and hold her back, Johnson has a chance to move on. And I've been calling them one of the dark horses, if not the dark horse of this tournament. Someone who could come in, change the way the seeding was done, make some noise. This is a team that's going to be really dangerous in a couple of years. Jordan Hefner, our player to watch for Johnson's Royals. Junior from Knoxville, Tennessee, went to Carter High. 15.3 points per game this season, 5 rebounds. Really efficient. Came through with 4 or 5 assists per game as well. 66 steals this year for her. And we're ready to go between the Royals and the Bears. Hannah Johnson tips this back, product of Bradley Central High School. Johnson working with the ball first. This is Jordan. From the corner, this goes for 3. 3-0. early lead for the Royals. Pikeville Bears want to respond. And the violation on the far side. If you're just joining us, thanks for being with us. From the morning into the afternoon now, it's college basketball. Southeast Sports Network, AAC Network. Appreciate you tuning in and being with us for the ride. I'm Gabriel Schry. From the close side, an entry pass. U-Pike off the glass this goes. 1 point game in Kingsport, Tennessee between the Bears and the Royals. Royals, entry pass to Jones. She tries it, won't go. Boarded down inside by Stamper. Teed up. Frazier went back to her. She can't hit the range ball. I like the look from Julia Parker, senior from Ashland, Kentucky. Head coaches today, Clifton Williams, the bench boss for Pikeville, Brian LaHawn for the Royals. And down low, this goes off the glass. To the far side wing. Royals from just inside the line, this goes. True freshman from Maryville, Becca Gardner gets that to go. Backup played her prep at Heritage High, 10.2 points per game this season as a true freshman for Johnson. Another force to be reckoned with for some time in the AAC. And the response goes. Pikeville back on top, 6-5. Already 3 lead changes in the early stages of this one. Johnson's Royals taking their time on the offensive end. We played 2 minutes and change. This one off the glass, boarded by U-Pike. With pace, Blythe. Long ball, close side, kept in on the corner. Bears, gonna slow it up a bit. This is Stone, our player to watch. Allie tries this from the elbow and gets it to go. 8-5, a 3-point lead for U-Pike. From Kingsport, college basketball in the AAC tournament. We are exchanging body blows in the opening minutes between the Royals and the Bears. Stone off the inbound. What a change. We've seen some low shooting percentages in the morning games. Now as we get into our afternoon slate, got some high clips already. Way outside to the close wing. This one skiffs off the glass, trying again, can't get it. Johnson has the ball for a moment, now a jump ball. And it stays on this end of the floor with U-Pike. So far, Johnson 3 of 5, 60%. U-Pike 4 of 7, 57%. Elmore has 3, Gardner has 2. Stone and Stamper both with 4 for U-Pike. Here's Stone. Oh, she's got 7. 11-7. The Bears extend their lead to 4. 3.5 minutes gone in Kingsport. Hefner drives, tries the floater. This one over the baseline and back to the Bears. Allie Stone cooking early. Way back on the front court near the midcourt stripe, she walks it up. Stone to the corner. The 3 rattles and goes. India, the sophomore from Melbourne, Australia, knocks it down. 14-7. The Bears building an early lead, 7 points right now. This one, the pull-up won't drop. Far side. Bears lose the ball to the Royals. U Pike is on a 12-2 run. Oh, that's a deep three. It rattles out on Stone. The rebound by Stamper. I don't mind that three from Stone or Johnson in general. You know, when you've got a run like this going, you've got to try and snap it. And a risk every now and then, not going to hurt. Stone is off to an electric start. Good entry pass to the far side from the wing. This one rattles off. U Pike back outside. Bears keep the ball moving. Halfway through our first period. Clifton Williams calling a play to his team. Great regular season for Pikeville as they won 75% of their games. Won 17 in conference. In the early stages, we're going to get 3 new fresh sets of legs onto the floor. Colopy, Rachel Bush, a true freshman, checking in for U Pike. Also got Bailey Birchfield, the senior from Pikeville. Went to Birch Central High to play her prep. Stone to Katie, the sophomore from Cincinnati, stolen by Jordan Hefner, and she takes it the distance, kissing it in off the glass. That cuts into what was a 12-2 run for U Pike with 4.5 to go in the first. It makes it a 5-point game, 14-9. Johnson back in a defensive shell. U Pike stops on the elbow, entry pass, this one off the glass. Back out front, trying again, swatted at by Jones in the violation. And so this is Bush who will take a trip to the charity stripe. She had a good year rebounding, 155 boards for Rachel Bush. Freshman forward from Greenup County High, 10.1 points per game, and shot 54% from the floor this year. We're going to take a chance now to take a look at the bracket, check in on where we're at, and a 5-point game at the moment between U Pike and Johnson. Here's a look at our AAC women's bracket to this point. Bottom center, your screen, left side. Pikeville and Johnson in Game 3. They'll take on Bryan College, the winner of this game, will, tomorrow as part of the semifinal. Still 2 women's games left to go today on the Southeast Sports Network and Appalachian Athletic Conference Digital Network, live and free online. At the line, 4 minutes, 8 seconds to play in our first. She converts both. 16-9, U Pike lead by 7. Johnson looking inside for Jones, taken away by the Bears. Birchfield looking down low. Stolen away, coming up the floor, this one over the baseline, looking for the violation, and it'll stay with U Pike. A lot of contact down on that end. Bailey Birchfield is senior, native to Pikeville. Birchfield, 2022 homecoming queen at her high school, already accepted to the Kentucky College of Optometry. Birchfield, off the mark. Sharpshooter like that, I'd trust her to look at my eyes. Johnson back to the offensive end of the floor. Skeeters off into the bench of U Pike. Back to the close side. The pull-up off the mark. Berry couldn't get it. U Pike takes back over with the ball. Allie Stone has been so successful with U Pike, but before she played college basketball in the AAC, the all-time leading scorer at West Carter High School, where she played her prep. She's had an unbelievable career playing basketball, and just a sophomore for the University of Pikeville. Stone tries this, it's short. And the rebound by the Bears. JD, the sophomore from Barranquilla, Colombia, fouled down inside. Mejia Andrade parked out on the top of the block. Stone going to inbound for U Pike. Berry putting herself back into the game for Johnson, changing in for Hannah Jones, who will get a break. Jones, another player who was incredibly successful playing prep at Bradley Central High in Cleveland, Tennessee. A couple of quick passes, U Pike. Entry pass down low. Backside, Bush, short, and a second chance goes. Katie Colopy, the sophomore from Cincinnati out of Walnut Hills High, gets it. Hafner running the floor, and the violation from the close side. Hafner will inbound. Junior out of Carter High goes to Berry. Johnson looking for some space in a 9-point game, 18-9 U Pike. On the edge of the block, Berry to Hafner. Runs the move, goes to the far corner. Here's the drive, swatted at, and the violation down low. Johnson will take it. U Pike can't believe it. This one rattles off, won't go for Johnson. Second will go. 8-point game in Kingsport, Tennessee. It's tournament time. The winner of this game will take on the Bryan College Lions, the #1 seed in the tournament, tomorrow. And we'll have it all. Southeast Sports Network, AAC Digital Network. Battle for the ball in the corner. This one escapes play and stays with the Bears. 2 minutes left to go in the first. On the floor. Bears, Stone tries it off the glass and it goes. A 10-point game, 20-10. Johnson wants to respond quickly. Shot is short. Gathered up. Mejia Andrade up the floor to Stone. Calling a play quickly. She hands it off. The three ball, this one too much on it. And it skeeters over the baseline back to the Royals. A couple of changes, Pruitt and Gardner onto the floor for the Navy team. Love the jerseys on both programs today. Royals with the navy and white accents. The light gray with orange for U Pike. Hafner, pass to the close side. Out to Wilson, the true freshman. The point guard went back across far side. Now on the straightaway. Johnson taking their time. 10 on the shot clock. 70 seconds left in our first as this shot, not quite the right touch on that. Dropping down into the hands of the Bears. 1 minute to play in the first. This one rattles and goes for Rachel Bush, the true freshman. Bush, a newcomer to the roster. She's been really efficient already. Leading scorer for the last 3 seasons at Greenup County High, where she averaged 21 points per game. Johnson out to the straightaway. Micah Gardner, the true freshman, back and forth with Wilson. There's the pull-up for Gardner. Too much on it. boarded by U Pike. Bears. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 3 seconds. Allie Stone, the sophomore from Olive Hill, running the floor. She'll take her time. U Pike would like to use up this entire clock. Stone leading all scorers with 9 so far today. We're not even out of the first period. With 10 seconds on the clock, she drains it. 11 points for Stone. The money ball, and the bench goes nuts. Here comes Hefner. 2 on the clock. 1, she gets it off in time, but it won't go. 1 clock in the books. Second period coming up, SCSN AAC.
At Shry Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television. Make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. College Hoops, Southeast Sports Network. Johnson Royals, U Pike Bears. The winner moves on to the semifinal round to take on the number 1 seeded Bryan College Lions. We'll have it all on SCSN and the AAC Digital Network. Big shout out to the conference for selecting us to come in, broadcast the tournament. We really appreciate it. First time handling a tournament for SCSN. Such a big fan of the entire conference. Great programs, great schools, great people. So thanks again. To the corner, Hefner drives down inside. This goes, a little kiss off the glass. Johnson gets one back. 12-point game. 30 seconds into our second period. U Pike Stone. Stone, backdoor pass. This goes off the glass. Nice look to Morgan Stamper, the senior from Independence. Came to U Pike from Simon Kenton. She's been great. 26-12. Johnson to the close side. Gardner, the true freshman. Across, onto the wing, back to her. Gardner knifes her way inside, off the glass. This one in response. So the margin remains 12. 1 minute gone in our second. Bears and Royals. This has been a fun game, back and forth, lots of scoring between these two. Stone to Stamper. She doesn't like it, but Stone does, and she drains the 3. Oh, baby, she can hit them from anywhere. Stone is on fire. She's got 14 points. We're just starting the second period. Gardner on the close side. And this one rims and goes for Jordan Hefner. Not to be outdone by Allie Stone. Our players to watch are exchanging threes. Clifton Williams talking to Stone as she walks it up the floor, defended by Gardner. Stone to the far wing. And to Frazier. The drive, India looking for the entry pass. This one skeeters off of the floor into the bench of the Royals. Pruitt will inbound. Jones checking into the game in place of Wilson, the true freshman from Christian Academy of Knoxville. Hefner runs the floor. Jordan defended way out on the line by India. To Gardner. Gardner sidesteps, didn't like the look. There's a try. Pruitt loses the ball and it skeeters over the baseline but stays with the Royals. Carter High product. Jordan Hefner to inbound. Hannah Jones Knifes her way inside and can't get it off the glass. Picked up by India. Given off. Morgan Stamper to Stone. The rotation creates space on the edge of the floor and can't knock down the three. Bailey Frazier, the senior from Wise, wanted that. Couldn't get it, so the Royals will take back over with the ball. I can't believe only one true freshman for Pikeville. I can't show the people my boards, but you can see, the true freshmen are pink. Look at all the pink on the Johnson Royals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 true freshmen for Johnson, including that player that just caught the ball, Hannah Jones.
Pikeville foul, number 22, Morgan Stamper, second period. Substitutions for Pikeville. Number 4.
Couple of changes coming for the Bears. Mejia Andrade onto the floor in the paint, defending Jones. She'll switch to Gardner. Here's the inbound, taken by the Bears. Quick steal. Stone has help up the floor, pushing the tempo a bit. Down low, Mejia Andrade off the glass, gets it to go. 31-17. The Bears push their lead even higher 3 minutes into the second period. Hefner, the entry to Jones. Jones working. Floated back outside, didn't like it. Here's the three from the straightaway, wide. Gathered by Frazier. Across the floor, back to her. Frazier trying it down inside in the violation. She goes down hard on the baseline.
Pikeville foul, number 14. Shea Berry, her first of the period.
Berry picks up the violation.
Foul on the shot, Bailey Frazier.
Johnson sending U-Pike to the line. This is Bailey Frazier. Bailey from Wise, Virginia, Ridgeview High product, 11.3 points per game this season, 154 rebounds during the regular season, 37 blocks. Great piece on both ends of the floor for the Bears.
Entering for Johnson, number 24.
Fresh set of legs onto the floor for Johnson. Elmore, the true freshman from Crossville out of Cumberland County High. She'll inbound. Hefner running the floor. Floater for Jones, stolen by the Bears. Frazier with the takeaway. The pull-up from range, and it's wide. Johnson lets that go. The Royals trail 32-17, 6:24 left to play in our first half from Kingsport, Tennessee in the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament. College basketball all day long, Southeast Sports Network, AAC Digital Network, live, free, in HD. Hannah Jones, driving inside, tries it, and she's packed down low. Rejected by the senior, Bailey Frazier. Mejia Andrade gets this to go. Julia Parker, the senior from Ashland, Kentucky, knocks that down. Berry to respond. The Royal runs the spin move and tries to kiss it in off the glass, but can't get it. Jones gonna get another chance, can't get that. Jones floats this close side. Hannah Jones in some danger. Wilson, the true freshman, gets this to go. People don't realize the level of basketball they see in this conference. It's really unbelievable. You know, I've seen so many of these athletes play their prep career throughout Southeast Tennessee, North Georgia, and seeing them play at the collegiate level. I mean, some of these girls were scoring 35, 45 points in high school basketball, and they struggle to score on the floor in this conference. 3 on the shot clock, entry pass tipped away. Royals have it. Long ball, Wilson up the floor. Loose down near the baseline, a battle for it. Picked up by Julia Parker. Quick change. U-Pike sending Birchfield onto the hardwood. Rachel Bush, the true freshman, in. Bush from Green of Kentucky. Bailey Frazier, the senior, will get a break. Bounding pass. Elmore. Off to Barry. Barry double teamed and the jump ball. Allie Stone will run the floor. 4.5 to play in our first half. 35-19. $16-point game. U-Pike leads. Outside, Stone nails the three. Oh, baby, Allie Stone's got 17. 3 for 3 from outside. Timeout on the floor, and we'll take 1-2. College Hoops will be back. SESN, AAC from Kingsport.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Right before the break, Allie Stone reached 17 points in the game. 3 for 3 now on the afternoon from long range, but that was her 1,000th career point for the Bears at U-Pike. Congratulations to Allie Stone on all of her accomplishments. But what a three ball, what a way to do it in the tournament. In Kingsport, battling to move on and take on the number 1 Bryan Lions. And Stone is just a sophomore. Back underway. Royals, far side. Button tries for the entry pass. Mejia Andrade swats it away, kept alive. Barry knifes her way to the basket. This one off the mark and the violation. Bush gets the call.
Pikeville foul, number 1, Rachel Bush.
38-19. U-Pike.
Entering for Pikeville, number 30.
Katie Colopy checking in. Sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio. Barry at the line. This one bounces off, won't go.
She was fouled in the act of shooting. Lost 2 shots.
Second one goes for Barry. $18-point game. So far, all Bears. Birchfield to the elbow. Colopy down low, back outside. The three won't go for Bailey. Hannah Jones runs the floor for the Royals. Wilson, the true freshman, on the far side to Kira Bunton, the junior. Wilson nearly has this stolen away as Birchfield lunges for it. Product of Pike Central High. Wilson inbounds to Jones. Far side of the floor. Entry pass stolen away. Frazier. Long ball up the floor to Stone. Close side. Entry pass down low and the violation. Right down on the baseline. Julia Parker takes a shot to the hip. That sends her to the line. Julia Parker, the all-time leading scorer for both the boys and girls at Ashland's Paul G. Blazer High. Plans to go to law school when she finishes up at U-Pike, rather. Parker to double it up, make it 40-20. She gets it. Parker's got 5. Hefner runs the floor for the Royals. Jones drives, floated far side. Button can't keep it on the floor as it goes into the stands. Frazier hands it off, back to her. Pike tries this. It rattles off the heel of the iron. 40-20, Royals trail 2.5 to play in the first half. Hefner to the corner, the three goes. The Royals get one back. Becca Gardner, the true freshman from Heritage High, gets one. And now Hefner with a steal. 17-point game. Royals looking for a nice swing. Jones to Wilson. She lets it fly, back-to-back threes. There's a 6-point swing. Cuts it from a 20-point game to 14, just like that. 2 minutes left in our first half as Stone runs the floor. The newly christened 1,000-point scorer for the Bears. To the far side, Bailey Frazier. Frazier's already a degree holder at UPike. Finished her biology degree. Here's the drive. That one's short for Birchfield, but the Bears keep the ball. One on the shot clock. Bears get it off, but the floater's short. And the ball is going to go back to Johnson's Royals. They're in the middle of a 6-point swing. 95 seconds left to go in the first half. Wilson will inbound. Hefner's going to run the floor. College basketball, 90 seconds to go in the half. From Kingsport, Tennessee, it's the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament. Gardner, far side. Entry pass, Elmore back up to Wilson. Hefner fights her way down low, and the violation. 70 seconds to go in the first half between these two programs. Hefner will inbound. Wilson, the true freshman. Parker picks up the foul. Wilson goes to the charity stripe. Wilson's got 5. First trip to the line for her. 2 for 3 from the floor, 1 of them from range. First goes. 6 points for her. The 7-point swing now. Stays at 7. 13-point game. Just a moment ago, though, it was 40-20. UPike looking to close out this first half strong. The 3. Wide. Royals boarded. Wilson runs the floor. Track meet look. Close side. Hefner to the corner. Wide open. Gardner rattles out. Elmore keeps it for the Royals. She's double teamed on the baseline and may be in trouble. And picked up that pivot foot. Double dribble. Bailey Frazier taking over for UPike's Bears. Stone runs the floor. Sophomore from Olive Hill. Around Gardner, the true freshman, back up to her. Stone way back on the front court. About 6 seconds between the shot and game clock. 17 game. Violation far side near the wing. Got a pretty big reaction out of the crowd on that one. Men's team of UPike in the gym. Stone to the close side. 10 seconds. Shot clock is off. 7. Bears pull it up, and the 3 goes with 4 seconds on the clock. Quick inbound. Hafner, they're not going to get it off. Trying to go close side down to Gardner. That'll do it for our first half. 43-27, U-Pike a big lead. Quarter 3 coming up in a moment. SCSN AAC Network.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Join SESN for an unmatched sports experience. Dive into the world of game highlights, real-time updates, and electrifying coverage. With SESN, you're not just watching sports, you're living them. Be the first to know, the first to see, and the first to share every big moment. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Media, we believe in the power of connection, promoting your brand while supporting your community. Our goal is to elevate your presence and amplify your message through local sports. With Shry Media, advertising goes beyond traditional boundaries. Get on television. Make an impact. Take the first step towards a future where your brand is not just seen, but celebrated.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach,
culinary arts, auditor, a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee, Meadowview Marriott Conference and Resort Center. Live, SESN. AAC Digital Network College Basketball is part of the AAC tournament. We're into the third period between the Bears of U-Pike and the Royals of Johnson University. Thrilled to have you along for the ride, and hope you're enjoying it as well. We've had a great day of basketball. This is game number 4 of an 8-game slate today on SESN and AAC's digital network. Pike outside. Couple of quick passes. Floated back close side to Stone. Stone keeps it moving. 6 seconds on the shot clock as this one's short. Stone hit 1,000 career points during that first half of play. 7 for 7 from the floor at the half. Perfect shooting. Pike outside. There she is again. Her first miss. Halftime cooled her off a bit. Had to take a break in the locker room. This one for Barry off the mark. Pike leading big. From the far wing, the three. A big high bounce off the heel of the iron. Johnson pulls it in. Hefner up the floor for Jones. Tipped by Frazier, and this escapes down in the corner. Frazier hanging with Jones. Clifton Williams in the center of your screen, head coach of the Pike Bears. On the left side, that's Brian Lahan, head coach of the Johnson Royals. Gardner lets it fly for a 3. It's short. This one escapes over the baseline and goes back to the Bears. Pikeville great all season long. 83 points per game for this team, allowing just 64 per game to opponents. Stone, the sophomore, defended by Gardner, floats it across. India, the Melbourne, Australia product, went to the corner, now back to Stone. Pike looking to go inside, keeping it away from Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Stone, back outside. The sidestep and drive with 1 on the shot clock. This is short. Had to take that. Parker just couldn't nail it. Webb, up the floor, a big collision. She goes down hard. Looks like she's all right. So to the line, the true freshman from Maryville, Tennessee, out of Heritage High, it's Becca Gardner. Quick timeout on the floor, 30-second break. We'll take a timeout as well. College Hoops will be back. SESN AAC. Back in Kingsport. Gardner's first off at the line. Welcome back, SESN AAC. 43-27, Pike. Big lead, 2.5 minutes into our second half of play. Bears and Royals.
Entering for Johnson. Number 1, Emily Wilson.
Wilson checks in for Johnson. Gardner will get some bench time, take a rest. Stone, the West Carter product, hands it off. Frazier. A rotation creates some space for the Bears, can't get a shot off. Parker tries the entry pass. 6 on the shot clock as this falls for Stamper off the glass. Stamper from Simon Kenton gets that one to fall. Now it's Hefner running the floor. Cuts her way inside, floated to Elmer. Wilson back to Hefner. She drives. Defended by India. Taken away. Stamper up the floor. Backside to Parker. Frazier. Wide open. This one goes for three for the sophomore out of Melbourne. What a bucket for India Blythe. Johnson's leading scorers, Hefner, Gardner, and Wilson with 9, 8, and 6 respectively. That goes, makes it an 18-point game. 3.5 minutes into our third period. Leading scorers for U-Pike, Allie Stone has 17. 3 balls. She was 7 for 7 in the first half. A rebound and 3 assists for her as well. Floater won't go for Frazier. Stamper's got 8. India Blythe with 6. 5 for Parker, 4 for Bush. Entry pass. Johnson has this swatted away from the hands of Jones. That sends Hannah Jones to the line. 70.6% at the charity stripe this season. Jones, a 6'1" true freshman from Bradley Central. Impressively, she averaged 17.5 points per game this season. Misses her first at the line. Second one goes. Frazier puts it back on the floor to Stone. 4 minutes gone in our third period from Kingsport. Stone tries this. Another chance, this one a big high bounce. Rifled inside, battle for the ball. And the violation is Stone can't fight through traffic. She'll go to the line. First trip to the charity stripe for her today. Stone gets her first to go. (49-31), U-Pike Bears lead. Nearly halfway through our third period on SCSN and the AAC Digital Network. Stone gets the second. Pushes the lead of the Bears to 19. Far side, Wilson. Entry pass to Jones. Lots of pressure on Wilson. She goes out to Hefner, who drains the three. Long ball goes. Makes it a 16-point game. Hefner's been efficient today. That three pushes her to 12 points. 5 for 10 from the floor for the Royals. Bears to the close side. From just inside, this one goes. Down by the sideline, the long ball for Julia Parker out of Ashland. Jones kisses this in off the glass. 53-36. Stone up to the straightaway. Bears working this around. Stamper to Frazier. Across to Parker. Shot clock starting to run. Bears have to get a shot off. This one off the mark. Royals up the floor. Hefner going for a track sprint. This one off the glass, drops in. 53-38. Bears with a big lead. 4 minutes left to play in the third. Johnson a couple of buckets in a row. Hefner again, trying to go the distance. Ball's loose down along the baseline. Bears come away with it. Up the floor, Parker's all alone off the glass. This goes 55-38. Bears extend their lead. Wilson pulls up and nails the three for the Royals. 55-41, 14-point game in Kingsport, Tennessee. Timeout on the floor taken by the Bears of Pikeville. Will take a timeout as well. College basketball will return in just a moment. SESN AAC Network. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. College basketball, SESN AAC Digital Network. 3 minutes and change left to play in our third period between the Bears of U-Pike and the Johnson Royals. U-Pike with a 14-point lead. Jones with a steal. Hannah Jones off to Hefner. Entry pass back to Jones, and as this one rattles around, she's fouled.
Substitution, Pikeville, 45, India flag.
First one goes at the line for Hannah Jones. Second one off the mark. U-Pike will run the floor. That one goes.
3 points, India flag.
Wilson. Now the drive. U-Pike Bears. .220 to play in the third. .58-42. I think the shot clock might be a little early.
Substitution, Johnson, number 5, Taylor Carter.
Yeah, the shot clock, a little problem with the shot clock. We got that fixed. And so we'll get back underway between the Royals and U-Pike here in Kingsport, Tennessee. Bears, 2 minutes left to play in the third. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the pull-up. That one off the heel of the iron. Shot clock goes again. Far side. Bears to Stamper. She loses it. Huge collision. Bears keep it. Backdoor pass looking for the true freshman from Greenup County, and it sails into the scoreboard. 1:47 to play in the third period, 58-42. .16 game. Wilson wants the three from the wing. She drains it. Cuts it down to 13 points between these two. The margin has been about the same, though, for most of this third period. Johnson really needs to put together a run. If they could end this third period on a swing, it would help them in the final. Entry pass by Stamper, a nice feed to Colopi, and the violation down inside. The call against the Bears, they can't believe it. Hefner will take the inbounding pass. Shiloh Whaley, the true freshman from Sevierville. Gatlinburg Pittman High product. Hefner running the floor. In a 13-point game, she gives it to Elmer. Far side to the corner. Royals facing the double team there. All the way up top. 7 on the shot clock, inside of 1 minute in the third period. The spin move, Wilson tries it off the glass, swatted at. Bears have it, Stamper, and Whaley chases her down. Fouls on Whaley. 13-point game. Colopi puts this on the floor. Leah Blythe, the handoff. Rachel Bush, the true freshman, stolen by Hefner, and she loses it. That would have been an immaculate play. 35 seconds left to go in this third. 21 on the shot clock. Onto the floor. Frazier to Bush. Moving it around. Stamper wide open from alongside the bench. This one goes. Bailey Birchfield hits it. The shot clock is off now for Johnson. It trails 61-45, 15 seconds in our third. Hefner. Outside to Wilson. Tries for three, can't get it. Stamper got us started. 1 second on the shot clock and can't get that in time. A great effort pushing the tempo up the floor as the ball goes to Bush, who takes the last second shot right after the buzzer. We'll take a break and be back with the final period between the Royals and the Bears on SESN and the AAC Digital Network. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. It's the U-Pike Bears Johnson Royals. U-Pike leading 61-45 as we enter the final period between these two. Very high-seeded Bears. The Royals, middle of the seating for the women's side. Looking to pull off an upset. Prospects not looking great for that, though. It's a pretty wide margin as we enter this final period. 61-45. Ball's loose. Jones pursuing it. Johnson runs the floor. Hefner out to Wilson. Entry pass to Jones. She turns around. The J won't drop. U-Pike. Allie Stone running the floor. From the close wing, she centers it up. Yahia Andrade. Nearly stolen away by Hefner. Bears keep the ball, and Mejia Andrade can't knock down the mid-range J. Wilson off the rebound. 1 minute gone already in the final period. Scoreless so far. 16-point game as Wilson cuts to the basket and gets that to go. Wilson now with 14 points, tied with Jordan Hefner for the team lead. Allie Stone leading all scorers, 19 points. Stone tries this off the top of the backboard. Mejia Andrade puts it back. 4 points for her this afternoon. Hefner to Wilson. She knifes her way inside and gets this to go. That is a beautiful bucket. She's got 16 points. Stone runs the floor. Off the glass, this rattles around and won't go for Bush. Wilson runs the spin move. This one rolls over. Wilson's racking up the points here in the late stages and closing the gap. 12-point game. She's got 18. Stone and the Bears. Stone still the leading scorer with 19. Frazier to Mejia Andrade. Bush to the far side. There's the three. Won't go. Chased down by Gardner. Floater inside. Hannah Jones splits the double team and now packed by Mejia Andrade. She keeps it moving to Elmer. Back to Jones. 3 minutes gone in our final period. 12-point game. Jones gets it off the glass. What a swing we're seeing. Now just a 10-point game, outscoring the Bears by 6 in this final period. 63-53. Johnson Royals still alive in this one. Stone outside, the three, too much on it. Boarded by Hefner. In the middle of a 6-point swing, this is the Royals. Hefner out to the corner. Jones drives. Turnaround off the glass. This goes, making an 8-point swing. We're inside of single digits for the first time in this second half. What a run for the Royals of Johnson. This is Allie Stone. Birchfield back outside. Bush nails the three. 60, 65, 55. They did not give her a three. I don't know if her foot was on the line. With the ball, Wilson. Here's the drive. Gardner can't hit that, and now the violation down inside. I'm aware our score bug is probably freaking out on the broadcast, and it's because it's powered by a camera pointed at the scoreboard. The scoreboards are on the floor. You can see one in the top center left of your screen there for the tournament in Kingsport, and people keep standing in front of it. That's why we're having problems with it. Apologize for that inconvenience. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more college hoops in just a moment. 5:24 to play. 10-point game between the Royals and the Bears on SCSN and the AAC network. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. 5:20 to go. Final period in a 10-point game. 65-55. U-Pike hanging on to the lead. Johnson Royals, an 8-point swing in their favor. Looking to close the gap with a run. We'll see if they can pull it off or not. They would need to be more productive in the second half of the fourth quarter than the first half. Frazier inbounds. Defended by Wilson. The give to Stone. Stone. To the close side. U-Pike floats it back to the close swing, and the three goes. Olivia Blythe, the sophomore from Melbourne, Australia, nails it. That pushes the lead of the Bears back to 13, 68-55, as we're just over halfway through the final quarter. And Wilson catches a hand down inside the violation. The Royals keep the ball. Onto the floor to Jones. Hands it off, Gardner. Stutter steps and fires the mid-range J that rattles and drops. An 11-point game. Stone running the floor. 4.5 to play from Kingsport. Stone out front. This one rattles and won't drop. As we get the whistle down inside, Stamper, a lot of contact, sending her to the stripe. She'll shoot a pair of free ones. Stamper's got 8 today, 4 for 7. This is her first trip to the line. The impressive stat line with her, though, she has 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Fourth on the team in scoring, behind Parker with 10, India with 12, and 19 for Allie Stone. Stone also 2 rebounds, 3 assists. The Bears of Pikeville. Johnson Royals pushing it up the floor. Royals shot off the mark. Boarded down inside by Hannah Jones. Gardner outside. Back to Jones. To the close side to Wilson. She drives, tries the floater off the glass. It rattles and goes and makes it a 10-point game. 69-59. Wilson also continues her scoring in this final period, looking really good. Gardner picks up the foul. Leading scorers for Johnson's Royals. We haven't seen a bucket from Hefner in quite a while. She's 6 for 12, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 14 points. Emily Wilson leading the Royals with 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist to go along with that. Jones nearly came up with a pick. A couple of nifty passes by U-Pike. Bears to the straightaway. Frazier, close side, looking for that entry pass. Way back outside. Parker lets this fly. It rattles around and won't go. Wilson pulls up for 3, and it rattles out. Trying again, this goes. Johnson cuts it down to an 8-point game with 3 minutes to play in Kingsport, Tennessee. We'll take a break and be back with more college hoops in just a moment. SESN AAC. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're in the closing minutes of this one between the Royals and the Bears. Johnson threatening to come back. It was a 16-point game at the start of this fourth period. 69-61, 8-point game. Johnson looking to come up with the ball. All fired up. The ball is going to stay with the Bears of U-Pike. U-Pike Bears across. Backdoor all the way outside to Stone. Stone, Frazier from the side of the block, can't get it. Elmer comes down with it. 2:53 to play, 8-point game. Johnson needs important points on this trip down the floor. Wilson outside to Jones. She's on the wing. Drives to the elbow, now trying it off the glass. That's way off. Stamper pulls it in, and immediately the whistle.
Johnson foul, number 14,
Berry picks up the foul. Too much contact for the official on the baseline. Katie Colopy, the sophomore from Cincinnati, will put us back underway. 2.5 to play. Long ball down the floor. India Blythe. She'll slow it up, the sophomore from Melbourne, to Allie Stone. Stone, the newly christened 1,000-point scorer for the Bears. 7 for 7 in the first half. Nearly loses the ball. Picked back up. Colopy knifes her way inside. Off the glass. Won't go. Second chance. Stamper gets it. 71-61. 10-point game. That could be a very important bucket as this one shakes out. Wilson to respond. The three. Too much on it. .207 to go. We're going to flip back to the men's side of things. Our next game, we'll have that, SCSN AAC. You can visit our Game Day Central, SCSNsports.com. You can also see the full bracket and tournament information, as well as get tickets and be with us in person in Kingsport, AACsports.com. Less than 2 to play. Bears close side. The Australian to the straightaway. Far side, Stamper hooks up Frazier. 2 on the shot clock. This one off in time and goes off the glass. Probably the put-away bucket. 73-61, 90 seconds left. Royals, Wilson to Jones on the backside. She puts it back out to the wing. There's the three. Off the heel of the iron. Elmer, the foul. She'll go to the line. 81 seconds left in this one between the Bears and the Royals.
That's our second team first of the period.
First one goes. Quick look at our bracket. He'll go on to battle Bryan College. The Lions winning in a close one earlier. Our game just before this. 73-63, 70 seconds left to play between U-Pike and Johnson. Battling down inside. Bears the floater to Frazier. Close side. Colopy off the glass, can't get it. And Johnson can't push the tempo up the floor.
Pikeville foul, number 45, India Blythe, her first, team second of the period.
Ball goes back to the Johnson Royals in a 10-point game. Less than 1 to play. 56 seconds on the clock. 73-63. Royals through traffic to Hannah Jones. Jones, the floater won't go. U-Pike up the floor. Frazier gonna take her time. 21 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Stone. Close side to Frazier. Violation goes against Johnson again. The Royals sending Frazier to the line. 25 seconds left in the game. Pike Bears men's team. The Truett McConnell Bears have joined us in the gym.
Entering for Johnson, number 5, Taylor Carter.
Wearing white, that's the Pike Bears right beside us. And alongside them, Truett McConnell's Bears wearing the sky blue. Second rims out. Johnson with 20 seconds left, the three, that one goes. 73-66, 17 seconds left to play. 7-point game. Johnson looking to try and pull off the miracle comeback. We'll see if they can do just that. Be sure to stick with us for our coverage. We're going nowhere. We're here all day long. Our next game is back to the men's side of the bracket. We're going to have the Bears of Pike, the Bears of Truett McConnell. Southeast Sports Network, AAC Digital Network. You can find us AACsports.com, Stretch Internet Portal, SESNsports.com. We're on YouTube at Southeast Sports Network. Lots of ways to tune in, get live free HD coverage from Kingsport, Tennessee of the Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball tournament. Would love for you to stick with us all day long. And listen, if you're going to stick with us all day long, now's the time to go to the store and pick up snacks. You got to go get your popcorn, your ice cream, whatever you might want. Junk food, go get it now. We're back underway.
Johnson foul, number 3.
Quick foul by Johnson. First one goes. Second goes as well for Stone. Wilson. This one rattles off. Frazier gets it. 9-point game. The Royals are going to let the clock run for Stone and Pike, who walk away with a win and move on to the semifinal. They'll face off for the Lions of Bryan College. Congratulations to Pike's Bears on a nice 75-66 victory against the Royals of Johnson University on the AAC Digital Network and SESN Sports. We'll take a break. We hope you'll join us for our next game. That's going to wrap our coverage for this edition of college basketball. Again, the final score, 75-66, Pike Bears win. For both programs, the fans, and our entire crew, this has been College Basketball. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live in our copyright material. Today's game will be archived inside of the app or platform where you viewed it and available for replay. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network.
Welcome to the new era of brand promotion. Are you trying to find a way to make a splash? We understand that advertising isn't what it used to be. Things have changed. Advertising is both more dynamic and more engaging. Shry Media keeps your brand not just seen, but remembered. In a world where staying relevant is key, we are your partners in staying top of mind.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.